This an imposition in my mind's imagination. I hope they choke on smoke 'cause I'm smoking them like a basement. This is not rap, this is not hip-hop. Just another attempt to make the voices stop rapping to prove nothing. Just writing to say something 'cause I wasn't the only one who wasn't rushing to saying nothing. This doesn't mean I lost my dream. It's just right now I got a really crazy mind to clean. Gangsters don't cry, therefore I'm missed, I miss the eye, therefore I'm Can you save my
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. The final 2 weeks of the regular season are upon us, and off we go on EA Sports. Flowers now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On play action, Rodgers. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Rodgers on 3rd and 2. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Shit. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Let's go. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. The first carry for the Spartan, Kenneth Walker. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Once again, it's Walker. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Now this defense will use the 1st of their timeouts.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They send him right out of the slot. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the gun, it's Murray. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Seahawks.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. 2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
He'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal. He's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
A loss of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 11-yard line.
Now Seattle going to use the 1st of their timeouts. Second and goal. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll take this one down to the 8-yard line. A nice drive. This is the 9th play coming up, and they cash it in on 3rd and goal. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Seattle. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Flowers now to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Jack Campbell, the former 1st-round pick, there to wrap him up. They face second down and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That one to the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. Task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, like living in these third and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. They're going to motion the tight end over here. On first and 10, here comes Walker. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Buda Baker active and making the tackle there. We are through one. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Second and 7.
Swim.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. On third down, Murray. That's going to be intercepted. Into space. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Condor. The pick six for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike. And that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there. Because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum building.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Murray to throw. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Second down, Murray. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third and long. They go play action with Murray. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. First and 10. Drive will start on the ground. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's second and 13. Taking off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Third and 9. From the gun, Rodgers. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. From the gun, here's a handoff. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
On first and 10, here's Rodgers. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. The second down throw is incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back, because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception, and the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
Third and short yardage, it's Rodgers. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Now a give up the middle. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They put a receiver in motion to the left. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Condor. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Condors will move out to a 14-7 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Going to return this from the 10. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
What? 2, what?
From the shotgun, it's Murray. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray. Into space at the 45. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll motion over Metcalf. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Big ace.
Murray will throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, it's Murray. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Seahawks. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Tucker for the point after. It's up and through. And the Seahawks will tie things up. We are all even at 14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
at their own 30-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. A first down throw from Rodgers. Going right sideline and complete. Now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. Rodgers on first down. He's got it at the 7. Glad McConkey the one he was looking for. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Number 50, you block number 50. Hey, check 26. Inside.
Again, it's Rodgers. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
26. Hey, 88. Number 50. Hey, you block over here. Look at you.
To the air once more. It's Rodgers. Open man, left side. He's got it.
Rodgers pass
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
Back north. 50.
Rodgers going up top again. That is caught side of the end zone. Touchdown, Condors.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I think we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Omaha, Omaha. Buzz.
Murray now. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. And he's going to take this one all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Rodgers. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Defense came out in a soft zone. I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing, Rodgers, and they're going to get to him. He is sacked. There is a penalty marker on the field. Let's check the call first. Tyrod now to throw on first down. He's going to keep it himself.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Rodgers now. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. Big opening up the middle. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 75 yards. It is a touchdown. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Hey. 2-2.
Back to throw is Murray. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
A loss of 5 brings up 2nd and 15 at the 21-yard line.
Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts.
Swim. Coach. Two.
On the ground, it's Walker. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Buda Baker active and making the tackle there.
That's the gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 12.
They'll motion over Metcalf.
Two.
On third down, Murray. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Kenneth Walker out of the backfield. And that'll set up fourth down. Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. As he's on to punt for the second time. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. They'll begin here on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. second down, a run with Hall. And he's able to sidestep his way forward and pick up 4. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. A pickup of 14 on that one, and that will be a first down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
First down for Aaron. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
From the gun, Rodgers. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw of the day, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Get 300. Get 300.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rob. Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to bring this one close to a first down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
26. Hey, 88.
To throw is Rodgers. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
26. Hey, take 26.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th down. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen.
All right, Mike, file this play away. if they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he's going backwards here. They're going to take him down, back at the 5. A handoff, running left, it is Walker. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. From the gun, it's Murray. And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And this one will not be returned. Not the best of kicks, as it's going to wind up being touchdown. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Rodgers. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
They send the tight end in motion. They'll stick with him again. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down, and it'll go down as a loss of 2.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
And he's going to go backwards again. They went to him twice in a row. The defense stops him twice in a row for loss. And now it's 4th down.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now a 2nd timeout called by the defense. They'll throw on first down with Murray. They'll try to hit him with a screen. Now he's free to midfield. And they will get him down at the 35-yard line. Now Murray on first down. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On second down, Murray. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down. Here we go. First and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's Walker. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Here's another shot from the 6 at second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. This defense standing up in the red zone. They stop him for no gain. And now it's fourth and goal.
Hey, hold on. Big Ace! Hold.
They'll try and throw for it with... And he's going to go down. The pressure, once again, too much. And that should wrap this one up.
You got to give credit to the defensive coordinator here. He went into attack mode, had a great blitz plan for this fourth down situation, disrupted the timing of the offense, and the quarterback had nowhere to go. He flushes out of the pocket to keep the play alive, and they're able to chase him down, force the sack, force the turnover on downs.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. They'll come up here on second down and 5. Now a give on the ground. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. They'll drop to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
This one all but over. Here's third down. Now the offense will use their third and final timeout. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. One final chance for this defense. And here's third down. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Condors getting their punt team out there as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. They'll come up for first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll get this complete to Walker. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. Out of the gun, it's Murray. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Murray on third down. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Again, working deep downfield.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
Rodgers on first down. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here's first down.
2-2. Hey, over. 2-2.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Shit. 1-1. 2-2.
On second down, here's Murray. He's going to air one out for Metcalf.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
First and 10.
Back north.
Here we go. One final play. Now he'll air one out. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win for our visitors. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that is the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Don't wanna be an American idiot. Don't want a nation under the new media. And can you hear the sound of hysteria? The subliminal America. Welcome to a new